Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Haunted Diaries. I am Brian. This is episode 53. We are in Evergreen Cemetery in Gettysburg. I am at the grave of Jenny Wade. Jenny Wade has been buried here. This monument was dedicated to Jenny Wade in the late 1800s. After she died, and the cemetery has a couple damaged headstones as well. Some of the reports here are there's reports of a phantom funeral procession because it said that Wesley Culp is buried here in the Culp plot. But nobody knows where his plot is for sure. But I've gotten one of my best pieces of evidence here at Jenny Wade's grave. Back in, I want to say, 2013 or 12. It was me and my friend Sean and his ex-girlfriend and my friend Derek. And we were here at the monument, and I believe it was directed towards my friend Derek. And as I was talking on my recorder, his ex-girlfriend says, "Do you want to go across the road over here, look at some more monuments?" And my friend Sean says, "How are we getting over there?" And she's like, "On foot." And then right after that, you can hear a voice that says, "You're a filthy disgrace." And I'm not really sure who that was directed to. We believe that was directed to Sean, actually. Excuse me for that. Because Sean, what was funny, he was wearing a New York Yankees shirt and a Confederate hat at the time. So, but they give tours regularly in the cemetery. And in a moment here, we're going to do another spirit box session to see what we can come up with. In the meantime, this is actually where the Gettysburg Address was actually, the platform of the Gettysburg Address was taken here in the cemetery, and where it was here in the cemetery, and before there were graves added to the cemetery, the platform actually stood over here. And I'll go over there in a moment. They're doing a tour over there, so just don't want to disrupt them. So we'll go over here in the meantime, and Trump. You'll find that while going to Gettysburg, the cemetery has a lot of neat and interesting gravestones. As well. Let's go over this way. Okay, where you see that American flag, that is the grave of John Burns. John Burns was a civilian that took arms in the Battle of Gettysburg. And he actually fought for the Union Army. He mustered up a rifle that he had and just walked to one of the Union commanders, and the Union commander told him to fall in, and the rest is history. But they also have Elizabeth Thorne is buried here. Elizabeth Thorne was a very popular nurse that used to care and tend for the soldiers as well. And she's buried here as well. She's buried Her actually, she's got a statue at the cemetery gate dedicated to her, and she's buried nearby. Buckingham. Very peaceful here. Henry Winkler. Heffel blower. This is my wife, Mackenzie. She's with me. Michael Jacobs. So in a moment, when we're actually going to go over here. Again, after they're done with that tour, I can show you the culp plot. Titus. Frederick Huber. May 31st, 1862. Killed in action at the Battle of Fair Oaks, Virginia. You know, it's really interesting to see who's actually buried here, because you never know. It's fascinating to learn about history like this. It's like a Revolutionary War soldier. Maybe War of 1812, 1839. Reverend Titus. Some of these graves are very old, sunken in, weathered by time. Motorcycle. Motorcycle. You just walk. Huh? Oh, to the National Cemetery? Oh, you have to go around. You have to go through the gate and around. But I think the cult gravestones are... No, but those are relatives. There's actually cult gravestones everywhere, but the actual plot is actually over here, this way. I think it's down further. Shriver. Reynolds. Alright. We're going to go to the Culp gravestone. That's interesting. Very interesting to learn about history like this. Where's that gravestone? Spangler. I believe the Culp stones are over here. So if you're over here where this fence is, see how the fence kind of turns into like a shorter fence? Over here was the platform that Abraham Lincoln gave his Gettysburg Address. It stood where these two twin gravestones are right here to about here with the stone with the buck on it. And this is where he gave his address, right here. And the stones were actually added in afterwards. Trossel. But the Culp plot is actually back here. So we'll actually go there and Let's go back this way. I always have trouble finding his plot. It's like right toward, I remember it's toward Jenny Wade. And very interesting. It's a bumblebee. Shriver. Yeah, if I remember right, it was back here more. Yep. There's one. Now, there used to be a headstone that was damaged that had artillery fire. And I thought that was around here somewhere. But I can't seem to find that one. Unless they displaced or removed it. Well, I doubt it. I want to say... Yeah, because it was in front of the culp stones. And the culp stones are right over here. I.S. Bentley. It is said that the Phantom Funeral Procession is around here somewhere. So let's plug our spirit box in.
It's ready, waiting for connection.
Now in SB7 mode.
Okay. Hello? Who's here that would like to talk? Huh. I heard that, I just couldn't make it out. Is Wesley Culp here? No. So he's not here. Oh, here it is. That's why I couldn't find the stone, is because the flag was blocking it. But the stone right here was actually damaged by artillery fire. And it's Wesley Culp's grandfather. So Wesley Culp is actually supposed to be right here. Or he was buried in an unmarked grave. Is Wesley here? Where is he? I shook. I took. What did you take? Are you familiar with Jenny Wade? Couldn't make that out. What were the letters about? Is Wesley here? Is he buried here? Changing the speed on the spirit box. So is he here? Huh. Well, let's go over to where Lincoln gave his address. No? What about it? That was a voice right there. Who's you? What? Where did I leave my recorder? Can you tell me? Alright, well, we're gonna shut this off. And, thank you guys for watching this episode. Be sure to click like, subscribe, and, happy hauntings.